tẹlifíṣàn gan-an ni. ó ti yá o tàgbàtọ̀dọ́ ẹ jẹ́ àjọ gbádùn àgídìgbò rédíò vision àgídìgbò àrà ọ̀tọ̀.
kúròyìn àsìkò tó kún kẹ́kẹ́. ohun ará ìlú dígí àlọ́yé ó kọ́lá.
Àgídìgbò 88.7 FM.
There's a lot to digest and a lot of voices to be heard. Stick to the frequency that amplifies those voices, stories and reports that make the difference. This is Akojopo News, 88.7 FM, the people's voice.
This is Kunle Amzat Studio. Akojopo 88.7 FM. Welcome to News Around the World.
Good evening. Welcome to the news around the world on Akojopo 88.7 FM Ibadan, the most listened to radio station. I am Olamide Badmos. First, the headlines. Senate passes bill proposing 100,000 fine for traffic violations. Oyo approves 35 million naira for airports. Healthcare, surveillance aircraft arrive. Starmer announces political journey and campaign in Abuja ahead FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. Now the details. The Senate has passed an amendment to the Federal Road Safety Corps (FRSC) Act, proposing tougher penalties for a range of traffic offences as part of efforts to improve road safety and strengthen compliance with traffic regulations. According to lawmakers, the proposed amendment is designed to modernize the FRSC Act, strengthen the core enforcement powers, and promote greater adherence to traffic regulations in a bid to reduce road crashes and improve safety on Nigerian roads. One of the major provisions of the amendment bill introduces a 100,000 fine for motorists who fail to obey traffic lights, road signs, road markings, or other traffic control devices, and also prescribes a 50,000 fine for individuals caught hacking, trading, or preaching inside commercial buses, amongst others. The bill, however, has yet to become law as it must receive presidential assent before the proposed penalties and enforcement measures can take effect nationwide. Young people remain a driving force for innovation, economic growth, and national development. However, as technology, artificial intelligence, and the green economy continue to reshape the global workforce, experts say equipping youth with relevant technical, digital, and interpersonal skills has become more important than ever. As the world marks this year's World Youth Skills Day, Akojopo FM news correspondent Aisha Oladeji examines the significance of developing future-ready skills and how Nigerian youth are adapting to the changing world of work. Here is the report.
Every year in 15th July, the World Youth Skills Day celebrates the importance of equipping younger people with the skills they need for employment, decent work, and entrepreneurship. The day also provides an opportunity for dialogue between younger people, technical and vocational education and training institutions, the private sector, policy makers, and development partners on the role of skills in shaping inclusive and sustainable societies. This year's theme focuses on how artificial intelligence, the green transition, and growing social complexity are transforming how we learn, work, and participate in society. To thrive in this changing landscape, young people need more than technical skills alone, as they need a balanced set of competencies that combines technical, digital, social-emotional, and civic skills with the human qualities that technology cannot replace. Agidigbo FM News engaged youth who has different skills on how it had helped navigate their life in one way or the other.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm a front-end developer and technology has really shaped my skills and how I learn. I started learning front-end development with technology through YouTube and some online courses. And I also learned some of my skills in a classroom setting, and I would say technology has really helped me practice more on my own.
Now, whereas there is technology, we have a lot of things, a lot of softwares you can use to save your work, even to make it work faster and easier. Just like laptop, for example, you have your laptop to type, whereas back then in the days, if you want to do anything, you have to go to the cafe.
It has been helpful a lot. It helped me to showcase my design and connect with more customers. Back then, when the new technology has not been introduced, a lot of designers find it difficult. But now, even when there is trending style, and even when you don't know how to go about it, it's a thing you can easily just go to YouTube. You can go to YouTube and watch the video, you see the illustration, and you are cool with it.
A public affairs analyst, Comrade Omololu Echidiro, while speaking with Agidigbo FM, highlighted the importance of having different skills while urging youth to utilize them well.
Please dance to what is going on in the global space in respect of digital skill acquisition, which will make them relevant. You can be at the corner of your home or at anywhere, at any position in time, and still be marketing effortlessly without any stress. Okay, provided you have the device, the tools, and the tools at times are the phone we are using.
In another interview with Agidigbo FM, the chairman of Oyo State Agency for Youth Development, Mr. Falano Adebowale Adebayo, highlighted how government is empowering youth with adequate skills for better future.
So we believe if a small-scale businesses in the state got 1%, 9% interest rate for 1 year annual, it's something reasonable for them to start up a business. So we've strengthened ourselves on the policy the government have made so far so good. But for now, we've done what we believe is visible for people to see, because we are man of data.
As this year's theme focuses on the need to develop innovative youth skill programs that prepare young people to successfully participate in societies and economies where they can lead with empathy, communicate across cultures, build resilience, and contribute to a better future. Experts urge government to not only empower youth with vocational and technical skills alone, but add adequate digital skills that align with the skills the youths previously had. Aisha Oladeji, Agidigbo FM News.
The Oyo State government has approved an additional 26.7 billion naira for the upgrade of the Samuel Laduke Akintola Airport, which covers additional works and the revised Bill of Engineering Measurement and Evaluation. In a statement issued by the Ministry of Information after the Executive Council meeting, the State Governor, Engineer Seyi Makinde, gave the approval while briefing the Council, and also announced that the 2 surveillance aircraft procured by the state government will finally arrive in the state by the end of this month. The statement also noted that it was the desire of the state government to take delivery to the 2 aircraft much earlier, but the assembly of the components by the Chinese manufacturers took longer than originally anticipated. In the same vein, the Oyo State government has officially launched the Digital Land Survey Plan Registry to enhance transparency, efficiency, and accountability in land administration, marking a significant step towards modernizing the state's land management system and improving access to survey records and related services. Speaking at the launching ceremony held at the office of the Surveyor General Secretariat Ibadan, the Commissioner for Lands, Housing and Urban Development, Honorable Akin Fumilayo Williams, said the Land Survey Plan Registry is an innovative platform designed to modernize the registration, management, verification, and analysis of survey plans. The commissioner who spoke through the Oyo State Surveyor General, Surveyor Adesoji Adeoye, explained that Land Registry is a landmark initiative that reinforces its commitment to digital transformation, transparency, and efficient land administration across the state. Now it is time to link up with our United Kingdom studio for the foreign news.
News from Pelu studio at Gidigbo FM. United Kingdom, I am Shola Damilola. United Kingdom Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer has officially reached the end of his frontline political career, formally declaring an end to his political journey yesterday during his final Prime Minister's questions. He announced his resignation on 22nd of June 2026 following severe internal party pressure and a rapid decline in popularity. He is expected to hand over power to his successor, Andy Boham, at Buckingham Palace on Monday, 28th July 2026. However, Conservative leader Kemi Badnoch refrained from attacking the outgoing Prime Minister's record. Instead, she praised him for his work on Ukraine and his friendship with the President Volodymyr Zelensky. Meanwhile, as he left the chamber, Starmer was given a standing ovation by his own MPs, as well as many on the opposition benches, while his family watched on from the gallery. A man has been arrested over an alleged threat to shoot Reform UK leader Nigel Farage in a social media post. The Met Police said a man in his 20s was arrested in South London on Tuesday on suspicion of sending threatening communications to a member of parliament. Farage said this is the first time the police have ever proactively acted on a social media post, although the suspect has been bailed pending further inquiries, while police told Farage that it could take several weeks to examine digital devices they had seized. And that ends the news from Pelu studio at Gidigbo FM. United Kingdom, I am Shola Damilola.
Welcome back. We shall also be moving to our Maryland studio, United States, for more foreign news.
News from Kule Amzat Studio, Gidigbo FM, United States. I am Oluwatosin Sonya. Protests have erupted in several Ukrainian cities following President Volodymyr Zelensky's unexpected dismissal of Defense Minister Mikhailo Fedorov, a move that has sparked widespread criticism. In Kyiv on Thursday morning, hundreds of demonstrators, many of them young, gathered holding signs that read, "Hands off Fedorov and stop sabotaging victory," while chanting shame. Zelensky's decision has drawn strong reactions from military figures, political commentators, and part of civil society. Speculations that Fedorov's removal stemmed from tensions with Commander-in-Chief Oleksandr Syrsky was effectively confirmed by both Fedorov and the president. Speaking alongside UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer at a joint press conference, Zelensky acknowledged that the relationship between the General Staff and the Defense Ministry had been marked by systemic conflict at multiple levels. He added that Fedorov and Syrsky had only been able to work together with his direct mediation. Appointed in January at the age of 35, Fedorov quickly earned a reputation of revitalizing the Defense Ministry. He led anti-corruption reforms and introduced data-driven methods to assess and improve Ukraine's military performance on the front lines. Uganda discharged its last remaining Ebola patient on Thursday, marking the start of a 42-day countdown before the country can officially be declared Ebola-free, according to the Health Ministry. Since mid-May, Uganda has recorded 20 confirmed cases of the rare Bunjabujo strain of Ebola. 15 of those infections involved people who contracted the virus in neighboring Democratic Republic of Congo, bringing its total number of confirmed infections to 2,073. However, the World Health Organization, WHO, has warned that the true number of cases could be at least twice as high. Government spokesperson Alan Kusuja announced on Wednesday that the country's final Ebola patients would be discharged from an isolation unit at Mulago National Referral Hospital in the capital, Kampala. And that ends the news from Kule Amzat Studio, Gidigbo FM, United States. I am Oluwatosin Sonya.
Welcome back once again. Now in the exciting world of sports. Nigeria's under-20 women's national team, the Falconets, have commenced campaign in Abuja ahead of the 2026 FIFA Under-20s Women's World Cup, scheduled to hold in Poland from 5th to 27th September. A total of 28 players have been invited, with 16 of them already in camp as preparations gather momentum for the global showcase, while more of the invited players are expected to join the team in the coming days. The Falconets secured qualification for the World Cup after an impressive qualifying campaign with a 5-0 aggregate, spanking of Rwanda in the second round before urging Senegal 3-2 on aggregate in the penultimate round. They sealed their tickets to Poland with a 3-2 aggregate victory over Malawi in the final qualifying round, extending Nigeria's remarkable record as the only African nation to qualify for every edition of the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup since the competition began in 2002. Drawn in Group F alongside Spain, China, and Paraguay, the Falconets will be a main build to build on their rich legacy and mount a serious challenge for a historic FIFA Under-20s Women's World Cup title. To wrap up the news this evening, here is a recap of the headlines. Senate passes bill proposing 100,000 fine for traffic violations. Oyo approves 35 billion naira for airport, healthcare as surveillance aircraft arrive. Starmer announces political journey end at final prime minister's interview. Uganda discharges last Ebola patient, starts countdown to be virus-free. Falconets resume campaign in Abuja ahead FIFA Under-20s Women World Cup. And before we go this evening, here is a quick tip. Keep your face always toward the sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. Finally, we have come to the end of the news around the world on Agidigbo 88.7 FM Ibadan, the most listened to radio station. I am Olamide Badmos. Thank you for listening. Good evening.